Tonight's episode of Wes Thinks He's an Engineer, we're going to look at what happens on the other side of the ultrasonic sensor. We have the Arduino driving the ultrasonic transmitter here, and the oscilloscope there in the background. And over here we have the scope probe and the ultrasonic receiver. So we're going to, if I can do this one-handed, attach the probe to the receiver, and we suddenly have a signal. Now this is just the signal from the little transmitter there bouncing its acoustic signal all over the room. And so we'll turn the receiver face up and we start getting a larger return off of the ceiling. It's actually responding to my voice a little bit too. So now we'll see if we can't drive it a little bit more closely by pointing it directly at the transmitter. Right now our signal is showing 40 kilohertz and it's at 5 millivolts per division on the screen. So let's point it directly at the transmitter and see what we get. Okay, so there's the auto ranging clicking in, and now we're at 500 millivolts per division, and as you can see the transmitter and receiver are very close to each other and pointed pretty much right at each other. So now we're going to back off to about 12 inches apart, which would be our operational distance, and see what the results look like. Okay, we hear the auto ranging click a couple of times as I raise it up. And now we are still at about 50 millivolts per division, so it looks like at this distance we're still getting about 200 millivolts peak to peak. So that will give me a pretty good idea of where to go with the amplifier. And I'm going to find a way to mount these so that I don't have to hold it up in the air and wave it around. And that is it for tonight's experiment.